Professional storm chasers Jordan Hall and John Humphreys are deploying surge cameras in the path of a monster Category 4 hurricane. These cameras will stream live video as Hurricane Ian sends a 12 to 18 foot storm surge into the Florida coast.
Oh my gosh!
My goodness.
Look at that. See all the debris in that?
You feel like you're out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, but you're on normally dry ground.
It's insane, right?
So I'm standing here on the Gulf of Mexico. I am outside of Fort Myers on an island, setting up for what looks to be just an absolutely intense landfall of Hurricane Ian.
With less than 24 hours until landfall, Jordan and John are deploying Surgies where they think the worst of Ian will strike.
We are standing up here on the bridge, just deployed a surge camera. Tropical winds are starting to increase here as we are looking into the landfall of major Hurricane Ian in the upcoming 12 hours.
The morning of September 28th unveils a high-end Category 4 hurricane containing violent 155-mile-per-hour sustained winds and gusts even stronger. Sitting in the direct path of these intense winds, Jordan and John hunker down in the coastal community of Punta Gorda.
What was it? Yeah, get in the car. Oh, yeah, get in the car. Get in the car.
As Jordan and John are battered by intense eye-wall conditions, Surgie 9, the camera probe they placed in Fort Myers Beach, is about to capture the horrifying power of Ian's storm surge.
But then you take a look at how the, my gosh!
My goodness.
Look at that. See all the debris in that?
You feel like you're out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, but you're on normally dry ground.
It's insane, right?
And this is a very important visual for everybody in coastal communities to realize why we call for evacuation for storm surge. The only way to survive this, to ensure you're going to survive this, is to not be there when it happens. If you survive, then you'll say, I'm never going to stay in this again.
And Camera 9 just taking an absolute beating right now in Fort Myers Beach, yet it is still broadcasting. It is mostly underwater right now. And again, I'm told Jordan stood on John's shoulders to put that up. So that is 10 to 12 feet, potentially, of surge water. I mean, that's just insane. And Surge Cam 9 is completely underwater and still broadcasting. That's like 12 feet of surge there.
While the final moments of Surgie 9 are broadcast, Surgie 5 is capturing a jaw-dropping view inside Ian's eye wall.
And look at Surge Cam 5 just getting absolutely battered in the inner eye wall of major Hurricane Ian. I can't believe this camera is still on at all. Look at that. Every time it gets hit by a wave, it locks up and it comes right back. Boom. Just like that. I mean, it's out of control, amazing what's happening here.
After experiencing extreme eyewall conditions all day, Ian finally moves past Jordan and John, allowing them to break free and catch some much-needed rest as the chase is still far from over.
Well, hump and haul all loaded up, going to South Carolina. Got the surge cameras. Are you excited?
I'm excited, man.
Ready to touch
Nothing like losing sleep.
Hurricane Ian, deployment number 2. Let's get it.
After weakening all night over the Florida peninsula, Ian enters the warm ocean water of the Atlantic. Forecast models are locking in on a second landfall, this time somewhere in South Carolina. With less than a day's time to get there, Jordan and John drive all night to intercept Ian one final time.
We are rolling into the Isle of Palms. I'm rolling on 0 sleep. Johnny boy got a little bit of sleep. And as Hurricane Ian is off the coast, time to deploy some cams. It's 3:26 a.m.
After driving all night long, Jordan and John make it just in time to deploy a couple surge cameras along the Carolina coast.
Look at the water.
Yep.
Be ready to go. Storm surge right here on the coast. Surge camera deployed. Hurricane Ian making its 3rd landfall, second here in the United States. Storm surge is coming in now. Look at those waves. Look at those. Surge right now here in Litchfield, South Carolina, coming in. I don't think this pier's got much longer. Oh, that's a big one. We gotta go now. We gotta go. We gotta get off this island and start the surge.
Just about 12:30 Eastern Time. Corey Hartman here with you, and I think we are about to lose Cam 4.
As Jordan and John escape the soon-to-be-flooded coastal community of Litchfield, South Carolina, the Surgie they just deployed is hanging on by a thread as the pier it's standing on starts to collapse.
What else is rocking is Surgie 4 on a pier that is collapsing into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Litchfield Beach, South Carolina. Get the... Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. There goes 4. There goes 4. I just saw 4 turn almost 90 degrees. Oh, there's... Oh, boy. Okay, what am I seeing at the top of the screen? Oh, that's a chunk of the pier.
As Ian passes over the Carolina coast, Jordan and John wait for the surge to retreat before retrieving the Surgies.
Over a half a mile away, guys. Over a half a mile away. He came from way, way down there.
Oh my God.
There's the original, who's still strapped.
It's still strapped.
Look at the seaweed on it.
I'm getting it.
We've not had sleep in like 24 hours at least. All right. I'm not going to be able to do that one-handed. You'll have to help me.
Hold it.
No, it's twisted.
Okay.
Here.
While they pick up the remaining Surgies, Ian slowly weakens as it moves ashore before eventually reaching its demise over the east coast. With thousands of homes either being damaged or destroyed, Hurricane Ian will be remembered as one of the worst hurricanes to strike the U.S. in recent memory. In the hardest hit communities, entire neighborhoods have been wiped from the face of the earth. Ultimately, over 100 people lost their lives from Ian's rampage, and thousands more have lost everything. In the description, there's a couple links where you can donate to the communities impacted by Hurricane Ian. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing for live severe weather coverage and storm chasing videos like this.